Hello and welcome to episode 54 of Throwing Your Parents Under the Bus podcast. We're going to discuss today how to avoid these hazards. I'm Jane Ubel, and with me today is veteran crash investigator and driver safety expert Mike Peel. How you doing today, Michael?
I'm good. Glad to be here.
Great. Well, I'm glad to be here too after a little bit of technical difficulties, but we are here. And of course, so is our resilient keeper of our student observations, Natasha Johnson. How are you doing,
Hello.
Natasha?
Doing good, thanks.
All right, well, I'm going to hand it over to you to tell us what you have in regards to enrichments today.
Okay, so we have Evan out of North Dakota today. He says it was pouring rain. The back end of the car lifted up and started hydroplaning, causing me to spin completely around 3 times before going in the ditch backwards, all the way through the ditch to the opposite side into oncoming traffic. Then I stepped on the gas, drove back through the ditch, and pulled over to gather myself before continuing to Minot, where I was staying for work. He learned that he needs to slow down and go at a pace then weather allows.
Good point. So I was just going to start with that. And I don't know what the exact percent is, but it's like really, really, really high. Like 80% of the drivers out there need new tires. And guess what? In today's world, guess how much new tires are costing?
A fortune.
A lot of money. And guess what? People are not going to go spend the money because we don't drive in rain every day. We don't drive in snow every day. We're hoping that they get out and salt the roads well, we don't have a plow for rain. Oh, it's going to rain 2 inches. Let's get the snow plow out and try and move the water out of the street. Not going to happen. So Evan, naughty. Couple things there. Okay. Thank God you're alive and a whole bunch of other people are alive, because this had nothing but a disaster pasted all over it for a lot of things. Okay, first thing, you spun out of control and you went across oncoming traffic. That in itself should have killed you, okay, or someone else. And then you went in the other ditch and hit the gas and came back out of it, which means you had to go back again across a head-on collision again. How lucky are you, man? You must be a cat.
9 lives, right?
9?
Now he has 8.
Wow. Well, and again, yes, it was a mistake. Guys, listen. You can hydroplane. It goes right back to the basic speed law. We drive according to conditions. You know, we could eliminate accidents if everybody would just slow down, no matter what it is, whether it's rush hour traffic. Slow down. We're not going to have these 7-car pileups when everybody slows down. When it's icy out, when it's rainy out, when it's foggy out. I just learned everything that causes disasters in driving, it all relates back to one thing: speed. Okay. So even I'll guarantee you, Evan, your tires weren't where they were supposed to be. All right. Or because nobody else nobody else was in the ditch because of hydroplaning. I was looking at it that way. So their tires were either good and they slowed down. But let's just go back to hydroplaning. Listen, you can feel it happening in your car when that car's driving down the road, and you can actually feel the tug, meaning your car is pushing water. Your front tires are pushing. Well, it's like a boat. When you hit a boat and throttle hard, the front goes up and it plows. And then all of a sudden it reaches a point where it jumps up on the top of the water, and then you can just feel that boat take off. Your car is the same way. You push and it's working, and all of a sudden you reach that speed and enough water underneath you where now I'm on top of it. All right. Now you've just become skis, and you can feel that. So Evan's an inexperienced driver. That's never going to happen again. Okay. For you new drivers, when you feel your steering wheel loose, it's just, what's that? Ding, ding, ding. It's raining, it's snowing, it's icy. Something ain't right. The last thing you do is hit your brake. All you got to do is take your foot off the gas, and his car would have came right back down where it needed to be. But he reached the point where he got beyond control. And once he did the spin, I mean, now he's at the mercy of the spin. And to go 3 times, he was going way too fast, way too fast. Because I mean, to spin 3 times, and remember, if we go back to our classroom, we are always making smarter, safer drivers. And Evan's first thing, what he forgot was to the right, to the right, to the right. And his first spin, as soon as he lost control of that car, because he didn't just lose control, he did some stuff before he started to do what he did. He should have just went to the ditch. And remember, guys, we teach it in classroom also. Take your steering wheel and target where you want to go, never where you don't want to go. And I would love to have had a video on him, on his mirror pointed right at him, because we could have learned so much, on where, yes. And then I just know he was probably worried about a head on collision. And what did he do? He went across into that ditch. So I'm going to say he probably was looking at that ditch. But anyway, there's just so many easy things to get out of this thing. Is A, first of all, slow down. B, you know what? Spend the money on your tires because it's your life. Those tires are going to last a lot of years when you go out and get them. I know it hurts. It's like hitting a deer. The deductible hurts. But you know what? You got to fix it. Your tires are, when they're not good, or don't drive in the rain. Don't drive in the snow. Because guess what? If you don't fix the tires or get the tires where they're supposed to be, you are going to be caught in the middle of it. I guarantee you. It's going to happen. And now you're going to go, oh, I should have listened to Mike. Mike says, Mike is saying right now. So
You're talking to me. I need new tires at this very moment. So I'm
Oh.
hearing you, Mike.
there you go.
Look
And
proud.
it's just so painful. And
Yeah.
I know.
it just, you can't go out and buy a $40 tire anymore. You don't get a set of 4 for $200 anymore. I mean,
Mm-mm.
so
Oh, they can be up to $1,000 for 4.
Mhm.
And the one thing that they do have now, though, or at least the tires that I got, is that when they maybe have a puncture in them or something,
Yeah.
they are made so that it will drive up to 50 miles without making it go completely flat, which at least will save you from a towing fee, I guess. But
Right.
right. Well, so we don't have any sponsors at all, but maybe we should. So my son has a 300 F350 super duty diesel truck, and he just was going to spend $2,500 on 4 tires.
wow.
That's
Ouch.
what, because they're bigger tires. You got to
Yeah.
go. So just if we talk tires, I mean, I'm not a tire expert, but I kind of know a little bit about them. And we got 4-ply, 6-ply, 8-ply, 10-ply. And the heavier the vehicle, the more plies you need, because otherwise you blow tires. All right.
Sure.
So, but I'm going to shout out to Costco for this one,
Okay.
because Costco saved them almost half. Almost half. Yeah. So Costco, send the check. Come on. We got lives to save here.
Yeah.
In the name of
That's right.
Costco.
Well, that might be a note for
Costco.
you, Natasha. Go there.
Costco.
Yeah,
you.
that's where we were going to go, is
Oh,
Costco,
sure.
actually. So,
Well, Costco you if you don't. So there you go.
Yeah. Put that in your calendar.
Yeah, there you go.
Sure.
Anyway, guys, drive safe, slow it down, check your tires. I mean, it all comes down to, maintain the maintenance of a car.
Yes.
Rule of thumb is if you just take a dime, 10 cents,
Yeah.
a dime, and
Right.
put the head down, put it in the tread of the tire. If you cannot cover half the head, your tires need to be replaced.
Yes. Well, I do like your analogy about the boat too, because that made a
Yeah.
lot of sense to me of why it does what it does.
Yep.
So anyway, that's wonderful. And of course, I guess we can sign off today and thank everyone for showing up and watching our podcasts or listening to them. We really appreciate it. And of course, if you're oh yes, Mike.
Yeah, and you know what? Thank you to Evan, because this is going to go out to a lot of people. And Evan, for you to admit a mistake is awesome.
Yeah.
Because we're all gonna we just a whole bunch of people is going to not do what you just did. And most of all, a whole bunch of people are going to start watching for the hydroplaner coming at them and going into oncoming traffic and then coming back over. So anyway, thank you, Evan.
It's like hurricane
Right.
season, maybe in southern states. So
Yes.
there will be water, if hopefully not so much water,
Yes.
but there will be a lot. It's a rainy season kind of thing. So that's good. And you're right. So we thank you. And with that said, if you want to look at any other podcasts that we have or information of just tips and tricks kind of thing, you can go to our YouTube channel, which is Drive Safe, YouTube /Drive Safe Ride Safe 1, the number, not the name. And you can also please email us at drivesaferidesafe@gmail.com if you have any questions or some stories you can tell. And of course, we totally appreciate you coming and want to thank everyone. And until next time, remember to
Drive safe.
RideSafe.com.
.com.
Bye, everyone.